Welcome to ENC 1101. I wanted to take just a few minutes to show you how to navigate the course. So when you are in your Canvas account, you will click on Our Course and it will bring you to a page that kind of looks like this. There may be a few changes on the home page. You'll be able to see some basic information about me, my contact information. You'll have a couple of videos to watch. My office hours along with the Zoom link will be there. And then I provided you a few navigation links, such as Start Here, which will take you to the orientation module, the course schedule, which will bring up the calendar, the course modules, which will take you to modules, and then the course announcements, which will take you to announcements. If you click on Simple Syllabus, it'll take you to the basics of the syllabus that the state requires us to provide to you. Then if you go into modules, that's where you're really going to get started. You will start in the Start Here module by clicking the first page. You'll notice you don't have access to the entirety of the module until you've read a page. So you'll need to read each page in order to gain access to the next page and to get through the assignments. In order to move on to your week 2 module, you'll need to complete the assignments for that to open up for you. The week 2 module is already open though, so you should be able to, as soon as you make it through all of the week 1 module items, you should be able to get there. I do encourage you to check out the announcements tab as well. In the announcements, what you will see is already you have an announcement from me. Each Monday, I will send an announcement about what's going on in the week. Sometimes I'll send a second announcement during the week. I send this in the form of announcements, in the form of email, as well as a Canvas message to make sure that it gets to you. Please make sure you are reading the weekly message from me. Not only do I talk about what we are doing that week in class, but lots of times there's extra credit opportunities that only show up in those emails or announcements. There could be information about important dates that are coming up for the term. So it's very important that you are reading those messages. In addition to that, you'll be able to use the grades tab to see your grades in the class, to see how well you are doing. It is your responsibility to make sure you are checking in on your grade book regularly. If you are struggling in the class, there are a few intervals where you will hear from me if you are struggling, but it's important that you're keeping up with your grades, to make sure that you're checking your feedback, to make sure that you are aware of what your grade is at all times. A few things that I want to bring your attention to are the course policies. Because this is an online class, we do expect that you are regularly contributing to the course. That means that you are not only just logging in and looking at the course, but submitting assignments. If you do not submit the no-show required assignment by the end of the week, which happens to be the syllabus quiz, you will be withdrawn as a no-show. As far as withdrawal goes, you are able to withdraw from the class until August 26th in the drop add period, which will allow you to drop the course for a refund. However, after that, you will have until October 25th to withdraw from the course. However, professors at this point are no longer able to withdraw you from the course, which means that all that's available to you is the student-initiated withdrawal, and that deadline is going to be in October. In addition to that, I encourage you to read closely the academic integrity policy. Ultimately, it states that should an academic integrity violation be determined, this could be cheating, plagiarism, using AI, using a partner for work that was not collaborative, was not intended to be collaborative. Then there's a set of 3 possible scenarios. The first is a 0 will be issued for the assignment as a placeholder. I will then reach out to you via Canvas messages. You'll have 1 week to schedule a meeting with me to discuss the academic integrity violation. And then if we determine that something did in fact happen that did not meet academic integrity standards, you would have an opportunity to resubmit that assignment with a 25% penalty. However, on a second offense, while we'll go through the same process of issuing a 0, having a meeting, the 0 will stand for that assignment. There will not be an opportunity to resubmit. And then for a third violation, in that scenario, the process will look the same, but you will earn an F in the course if it comes to a third situation. I want to bring your attention to the academic integrity statement. This is what it says. The use of artificial intelligence tools, including but not limited to automated essay generators, content generators, or synthesizers such as ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, Claude, Copilot, all of those translation tools such as Google Translate, external grammar checkers such as Grammarly, and plagiarism detection algorithms are strictly prohibited. Students are expected to demonstrate their own understanding and original work throughout the duration of this course. Any violation of this policy will be subject to the consequences outlined in the syllabus and the college's academic integrity policy. So please understand, this course does not allow you to use anything that falls under the realm of AI, which is not just ChatGPT or Copilot or something like that. That also applies to Google Translate, Grammarly, each of those things. So please be mindful of that. I've also provided you some resources and links related to academic integrity that you can have a look at. I want to look at our late work makeup policy. You will notice that there's kind of tiers to what will be accepted and when. For summative assignments, which are going to be our large assignments worth 100 points or more, you will have a 24-hour grace period where you can submit without any penalty. And then after that, you'll have another 48 hours to submit with a 50% penalty. However, formative assignments, those are going to be our regular weekly assignments that are worth fewer than 100 points, will not be accepted late. The exception to this was if you have some sort of an extenuating circumstance, something comes up, you are granted up to 3 extensions over the course of the semester. You can use those on any assignments. All you need to do is message me through Canvas, let me know something's going on, and you can ask to take one of your extensions. So long as you have not used all 3 of your extensions, the answer will always be yes, that you'll get an extension. In our discourse in that Canvas message, we will determine at that time how long the extension should be set for. As for documentation of sources, you will use MLA9. I provided you some links to the Purdue Online Writing Lab, as well as an MLA crash course to help you out there. I encourage you to have a look at the extra credit policy, as well as the statements for respect and conduct and recording. I provided you a grading breakdown. This is a points-based class where you can earn up to 1,000 points. So in order to earn an A, you would need at least 900 points. A B would be 800 to 899 points, and a C would be 700 to 799 points. This is a Gordon Rule class, which means you are required by the state of Florida to earn at least a C in the course. I've provided you your course schedule here. Please note that each week is broken down into this is what we're doing, and here are your assignment due dates. Please keep an eye on this, but understand that the course schedule is subject to change. The fall can be particularly tricky with the course schedule because if we were to have a hurricane where the college closes, then that might impact the course schedule, and you would have an updated course schedule from me as well as a notification via Canvas and email should that happen. I also want to draw your attention to my office hours. I will be holding office hours via Canvas inbox or scheduled Zoom meeting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you'd like to schedule a meeting during office hours through Zoom on one of those days, you'll just contact me through the Canvas inbox. I provided the Zoom link here. That's the same Zoom link that you will find on the homepage of the course. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be available on campus from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and from 12:45 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. on East Campus Building 8 in room 136. If you would like to meet with me during those office hours that are on campus, please let me know that you're coming just so that I am prepared. Sometimes in the mornings, particularly, I'll pop out and go print something. So I just want to know that you're coming if you're coming during those hours. I strongly encourage you during essay writing to schedule a Zoom conference with me to review your essay. If you choose to do this, you'll receive 5 points extra credit on your assignment. That said, if these hours don't work for you and you would like to meet with me, reach out to me. We can probably work something out. But I do want you to know that I generally take Saturdays and Sundays to spend with family. So if you contact me over the weekend, it doesn't mean that I won't get back to you. But I do ask that in your subject bar of any messages you send to me, that you say something like urgent or emergency or something to that effect so that I know I should be getting back to you quickly. As I mentioned earlier, this is a Gordon Rule course, which means that you have to earn at least a C in the course per the state of Florida. That is their rules. Here are our course outcomes. You will apply rhetorical knowledge to communicate for a range of audiences and purposes. You will employ critical thinking to analyze forms of communication, and you will engage in writing processes that involve drafting, revising, and reflecting. For each of our 3 essays, you will go through the full writing process. So I think you will find that you're easily meeting each of these course outcomes. To tell you a little bit about the course, the first unit we will do will be focused in on rhetoric, particularly the rhetorical triangle and modes of persuasion. The second unit we will do will be your research essay, where you'll write an argumentative research supported essay. And then our final unit of the semester will be more reflective, where you are considering who you are and who you want to be and the decisions you want to make in the future. And that will culminate in a personal narrative essay. I am really looking forward to working with you this semester. If I can be of help to you or you have any questions, please let me know.